Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing well. Just got done recording another video in here, so I'm trying to record videos in different places so it's, you know, more nicer and different and stuff. This is currently my room. This is my desk, so it is currently almost 6:30. Been up since around 5. So yeah, well, this video I'm gonna talk about the importance of improving yourself and what experience I have in this topic. So what I really want to start off saying is, you know, improving yourself is so important, especially now. Right now is the best time to improve yourself in really any area of life. You know, physically, mentally, financially, you know, whatever, honestly, helping other people, you know, being more honest, whatever. And especially now, it's really necessary because, like, I see so many people who don't even have, like, the concept of self-improvement in their minds. They don't even know what it is. I really want to first start off is you should improve yourself to be better than everybody else. And I know that sounds so narcissistic, but it's really true. Like, not only, you know, will you feel better and more confident, but it's just nowadays, like, that's really what everything revolves around. Like, you know, you shouldn't go up to a person and be like, oh, I'm better than you, you know, oh, you're a little bitch or whatever, right? You know, you should let your actions speak for themselves. So, like, for example, you know, you're with your, you know, friends who are degenerates, and then, you know, you find whatever, these videos or these kind of videos and stuff, and you start exercising, right? You know, for a few months you get built on a pretty good amount of muscle, you know, at least in like maybe 6 months or something like that, right? You look different. That's the point. And your friends, you know, they have a beer belly, you know, they're really, you know, their face is poofy because, you know, all the beer and all the alcohol that they drink that gets in their system, it makes them look, you know, really bad physically. So, you know, you shouldn't go up and say, oh yeah, I lift weights, bro, I run 5 miles every day, so I'm better than you. Fuck you, you know. Not nothing like that. But, you know, they'll clown on you and stuff, and that's all right. You know, if they clown on you, that's actually a good sign. That means you're making some sort of progress, and they're jealous of you because they see that you're doing better than them. You know, as that quote goes, you know, people want you to do good but not better than them, and I stick to that. So, you know, on the kind of subtopic with that is kind of like, you know, especially nowadays, it's such a good thing to start improving yourself because so many people are so below that even improving themselves. Like, there's literally no concept of even improving themselves, and that's really crazy to me. Like, honestly, like, it's kind of crazy to see that kids don't even want to go to the gym. They don't even want to run. They don't even want to improve themselves. You know, they don't want to make money. They don't want to, you know, be a good father for their children. And especially, you know, you might say like, oh, you know, you're 16, you know, you shouldn't be thinking it, blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, but maybe you never know, maybe something might happen. You might go have sex with a girl and accident happens, now you have a kid, and you're still a fucking little piece of shit, fat piece of shit who still goes to parties and who still does a bunch of fucking bad habits, who still plays video games and does a bunch of other shit that isn't good for them. And now you're gonna have a kid. Where's your kid gonna suffer? Exactly. He's gonna be just like you because his father wasn't strong enough to stop doing the bad habits. So honestly, that's one of the reasons why it's not only for yourself but for your future family, because that's, like, a little side note, that's really what we're on this earth for. We're here to live and to be an asset to society, to reproduce, make our kids an asset to society, and die. That's pretty much it. And I know it sounds like sadistic, but it's not, bro. You can make your life an amazing thing. You can live this life amazingly while making the lives of other people even more amazing. So that's one of the reasons why I think you should be improving yourself, honestly. And the second one is because I honestly think dark times are coming, like really dark times are coming. And I know I might sound crazy or like a conspiracy theorist, but I really do see it. Like, if you think about it, like the politics of now, there's a bunch of old people. The president's old, but I live in the United States, so our current president is Biden right now, and he's like, I think he's like 80, 70, and if you see in like his talks, his public talks, like they're just horrible, and stuff. So, eventually, in however many years, 10, 20, 30 years, they're, eventually the old people, they're going to pass away, and we're going to be the ones in charge at that point. One person from my generation is eventually going to be president. There's eventually going to be people who are going to sit at the Senate, House of Representatives, all that kind of stuff, sheriff, even like city mayor, all that. And if my generation keeps fucking their lives up by smoking weed, smoking vapes, nicotine, putting fucking chemicals in their body, fucking eating garbage food that's not even real food, fucking playing video games, wasting their time on stuff that isn't even beneficial to them in, real life. Like, can you imagine a president who's fucking nervous and who can't even talk on stage? Like, bro, that's not even a president in the first place. So that's one reason why. And it's not even like politics either, it's just everything else. Like, society, like right now society is built on men who are working really hard jobs, like electricians, plumbers, people who work up in like the power lines and stuff. And it's just like, I was just checking my battery current. Let me actually put it to charge. So I'm back. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not only politics, but it's a lot of other things too. Like the men who do the hard jobs, and most of those men are fathers. Those are our dads. And they grew up in a whole different time where the internet wasn't even there yet. So it's just like, it's a very big generation shift. And there's not a lot of those guys I see who are willing to do that kind of hard work anyways. Like, there's a lot of guys at my school who don't even know how to change a fucking tire. That's fucking embarrassing, bro. Like, what kind of man are you? You can't even change a tire, bro? What if your wife her tire flattens in the middle of the highway? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna call the fucking what's it called, DOTS, Department of Transportation, like for like maintenance on the side or whatever? Like, really, bro? That's fucking embarrassing. You're gonna let another man help your woman out? That's fucking embarrassing, bro. Be a man. And that's why I'm saying improving yourself, because honestly, like, there's not many guys who can do that. And other than that, there's so many benefits to it. Like, if you really think about it, if society keeps going on the path that it's going on, it's just like, there's not going to be many men and women who are still assets to society. And if you really think about it, like, you can make a fuck ton of money off of it. Not only that, you can have massive amounts of status. Like, you see this with Instagram models and fucking famous people. There's maybe an Instagram model who's like, a 10 out of 10 body, has perfect hips and big boobs and or whatever, right? And like, a lot of chicks praise her, and a lot of guys do too. She gets thousands of likes on a Instagram post. What if you were that kind of person? I'm not saying go and post degenerate pictures on Instagram. Like that's not what I'm trying to say here. Because that's, you obviously don't want to be a woman who does that on Instagram, then you have kids, and then, your kids get bullied at school because you're in a fucking bathing suit on Instagram, bro. So it's kind of that kind of dynamic. Like, imagine, like, in the future, you have a great physique, you have a great family, and you can do these kind of videos in the future and help people, and you can make a lot of money off of it, even off of like YouTube, you know, ad monetization and all that kind of stuff, and you know, courses, you know, to help them and stuff, and they pay for it, and boom, there you go, you're making a lot of money. So that's one of the benefits, and other than that, you just feel great. You know, you feel great. You're not depressed. You're happy. You have a loving wife. You have loving children. You know, your work is purposeful. You know, what you're doing is really helping out society and helping everybody be better. And that's my goal. Like, my goal isn't just to make YouTube videos. I have so many other business ideas. Like, to make one of my business ideas is to make like a natural product, you know, that doesn't have any plastics in it, that doesn't destroy your testosterone, and like, you know, that isn't good for you, that isn't natural, that shouldn't be in your body, stuff like that. That's a whole nother thing, but that's really what I'm trying to express here. Improve yourself so you can be ahead of this race and ahead of this, you know, this kind of dark times I see. And I know I might seem like sadistic or whatever, but I feel like it's true. You know, maybe not next year, maybe not in 2-3 years, but definitely in the years coming, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. And if you're not prepared, you're gonna die. You're not gonna die, but if you're not prepared, you're gonna suffer a lot, and nobody wants to suffer, obviously. So start improving yourself. Start going to the gym. Start working on your mental health. Start making money. Start getting girls, bro. Start upping your game so you can attract your future wife. Start being a good man. Start exploring life. Start enjoying it, at least. You know? Just be human. Just have a goal in mind at all times. That's the best solution I can give you from my experience. So with that, I'm gonna end this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and you know, just trying to spread good value everywhere. I'll see you later. You guys be safe out there, and remember, never stop improving yourself.